I'm very pleased to have another young Indian with us on this show. Hello, everyone. Good to be back. Right now, we have with us Vaishali Jain. Let's listen to her. Over to you, Vaishali.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and good evening to you, sir, as well. So, my name is Vaishali Jain, and thank you so much for giving such an opportunity and platform to share our thoughts, our experiences with everyone. So, let's start with my educational journey. So, I have all background in related to economics. So, basically, I just completed my graduation in economics honors from Delhi University, and after that, I did my master's in economics from Indira Gandhi National Open University. And currently, I'm also pursuing my doctorate in economics from Indira Gandhi National Open University. So this is my basic educational background. Actually, I've completed my school journey in Delhi. I'm from Delhi only itself. So this is my educational background. And from my experience point of view, I have just worked down around 2.5 years in some research work and in teaching area as well. So in the research work, I've worked as a field investigator in the VV Kiri National Labour Institute on the project of Women's Equal Remuneration Act. So basically, the project is related to how we need to check how the work that women are getting. They are getting a equal remuneration as a man or not, like that. So this is my work to investigate whether this is happening or not. This was field investigator work. This is around a 4 month work, and after that I joined as a teaching in a Delhi University. So I worked here as a guest faculty, and I taught the basic papers microeconomics to the undergraduate students. So this is all about my journey, and I've also trying to work in that area only. Like I'm trying to give an interviews for the teaching area. So my first priority in my professional work is to do a teaching. That's my basic interest. That is my interest. So
Okay.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the Open University. Not many people I've talked to have been through that. And so
Yes.
it's something new to me and perhaps of interest to others. So tell us about it. How was it for you? How did you choose it? What happened? So on. It's your call.
Yeah. So basically, definitely, this is a point where everyone asks about this question to me. Like when I tell the people that I have did my master's and PhD from the Open University, they ask like why you choose the Open University. So when my graduation completed, I just applied in some prestigious institutions like DU, JNU, Jamia, but unfortunately, or some situation has happened in my family. That's why I have not actually joined that institution. And more basically, I have to join the Open University as a master. And in the initial stage, this is a trauma in my mind as well. Like I'm joining the Open University, and then definitely in my future there will be some problem. But yeah, when I joined the university, I just get to know that this is not like a that you have to do your masters or your studies from the only the regular one. You can do your study from the Open University if you have a dedication, if you have a knowledge. So I've just gained a much knowledge about economics in my graduation. So in my masters, I don't face much of problem to do a study. Although I have a classes on Saturday, Sunday in my university as well. So I went there for the classes, and for exams, I also got a good percentage in my open area as well. So that actually not much affected my study, my professional journey. But yeah, to somehow you have actually faced some missing thing, like you are not going for regularly in your college. But yeah, you can do a work, you can do a study if you are more dedicated to your work. So that is not my actually problem. After the masters, I joined the PhD in IGNOU as well. Like when I just get to know the infrastructure of the IGNOU, the style of the IGNOU, like how they are actually giving the supervision to their students. So that is actually attractive to me. Like the people, the supervisors, the professors are very cooperative, very like they are very polite to me. So that's why that's also again not my problem. how I actually managed my PhD with open one. So that actually helped me in double way. Like you can do a PhD as well as you can do some other working area if you want to pursue. But that is not required in my case because I'm already having a JRF. Like I'm having a junior research fellowship now. I'm the senior research fellowship. So I don't need to do a work. But yeah, I can focus definitely on my PhD and my supervise to my supervisors because they are actually helping a lot. So again, this is not a problem. Yeah.
But for your PhD, is it all online or do you have to go to some meeting? How does it work?
Yeah. So in my PhD, I have to meet regularly to my supervisor. Like I have to report everything what I'm doing, what actually I've done on my work, on my research. So I regularly report to my supervisor. Although it is not required that you have to do regularly to your work to report your work, but yeah, on the weekly basis, on some 15 days basis or monthly basis, you have to report your supervisor like how much work is completed and how much is are you doing, what's the problem that you are facing, what's the challenges that you are facing, that you can discuss with your supervisor, not with supervisor, with other professors as well. They are also cooperative, they are also helping them.
Okay. So it's a good experience.
Yeah, it's a nice experience, definitely.
Okay. All right. And since you have the JRF, cost is not an issue.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So, but you could have gone with the JRF to some other place, right?
Yeah, definitely. I can choose the other universities as well, and actually, uh, I applied in some other universities, but again, the work that this doesn't happen. So again, I have to choose the IGNOU for my PhD. Yes.
All right. So tell us how life was in your undergraduate days. Let's begin from there. How did you decide to do economics? What was the reasons for your choice? Let's go
Yeah,
back to that time.
of course. So basically, when I completed my 12th, so yeah, in my 12th, 11th, 12th, I have a commerce background with mathematics. So I have an economics paper as well in my senior secondary school. So yeah, so I have definitely an interest in economics papers. I have an interest in microeconomics. I really like that paper. So when my result was declared of 12th of senior secondary school, then I got the maximum marks in the economics. So that actually increases my interest in that subject as well. So I have decided like I need to choose the economics as my major paper in my further studies in my higher education. So yeah, I decided to pursue an economics honors in my graduation. But I didn't plan for the masters or for the PhD in my graduation because I just want to do a school teaching like that. I just completed my graduation and after that I would just want to do a B.Ed in my life. But the life has some other plans for me. That's why in my graduation, when I get to know that there is a teaching above the school level that you can do as teaching, but in a college level, but in a graduation after the graduation you can do a teaching. So I decided that I just to do the masters and then clear the UGC net exam and then I go for the college teaching, not the school teaching. Just not to restrict myself to school teaching. I can go to the above that. So that's why I have decided my master's economics in my graduation, not before that.
Okay. Yeah, we all can't decide everything at that time. It's too early,
Yeah,
right? Too early.
yes.
But you decided that it has to be economics for you all the way.
Yes. That is my forsake playing that I need to do only economics. Like for the PhD, I'm now interested in the more in labor economics, environmental economics. That's why I chosen these topics in my PhD area. Like in my PhD, the topic is related to how this climate variability, how this climate change that are affecting the female labor force participation in the agricultural sector, like how the changes in rainfall, temperature that are we are actually looking, how they are particularly impacting the labor force participation. So first, I need to work on the area of labor force participation only, but with the with the review of my literature, I get to know that I can add one more thing in this area, that is in environmental economics. So I just add it and just combine these two areas in my PhD.
So could you talk to us a little bit about what you have found so far? When you
Okay.
add this fact, first the base, what is the base, and then what happened when you added this?
Yes, sir. Although I have not actually completed my results right now, I'm just working on that area. But still, on the basis of literature review that I've studied, there is a two views on that area. Like the one view is they are saying that when this climatic shock occurs, when this changes occur, when some climate variability occurs in the agricultural sector, it increases the female labor force participation in a one way, because the male have an opportunity to migrate to the other areas. Like when the climate shock occur, they have opportunity, they can migrate to some other places, non-farm work, but the female doesn't have, because they have to take care of their family, they have to take care of their kids. So they have to involve in that area only, whether this work or not. This is a one view in the literature. The another view is that when the climatic shock occurs, they affect all one in some manner. Like man have also doesn't have an opportunity to do a work on the farm area, as well as women doesn't have. Like women also need women, if we want to do a farm work, but they cannot do, because the climatic shock actually uh, completely devastated the agricultural land. So they don't have any opportunity to do a farm work. So they have to still work in their home area. Like, so this is an two views are there. That the first is female labor force participation is increasing, another one is it is decreasing.
Mhm.
So this is a two major things that I actually get to know from literature. But
And
my work is
why is
going.
this labor force participation rate for females so important? What do you think is its importance?
Yes, sir. So as we know that in the case of India, especially if we talk about, because my work is only based on Indian districts. So in the case of India, as we know that after the 2000s, the female labor force participation is actually declining in a
Yes.
very fastly speed. And we compared still today's scenarios, the female labor force participation is still lower than the male labor force participation. There are many factors that are involved in this thing, like the social norms, the family work, the society pressure. So there are too much factors that are involved in this thing. But I choose only the environment area. I choose the climate variability shock, because I want to work in the agricultural area. And as we
Yeah.
know that agricultural sector is mostly affected by this climatic changes, climatic shocks, how the climate variability affecting the agricultural sector. So this is my major thing, that my major focus, that actually my major attraction to do a research on that area, how the female labor force participation is actually impacting through this climatic changes, especially in the rural area. So yeah, this is best.
Okay. All right. What else do you want to tell us? Any hobbies? Any social co-curricular activities? What else?
Yeah, yeah. So my major hobbies is related to, actually it changes frequently. Like it actually doesn't have any constant in nature. But recently I actually developed my hobby in cooking. So
Okay.
I actually love to cook something special and some new things that I actually enjoy to cook. But yeah, uh, I also love to sing, to dance. That is also again my, yeah.
So tell us about this
my-
cooking. I'm very intrigued. What kind of new cooking are you doing?
Actually, I just only want to I love to do a Indian cuisine, like something basic, very basic, not very much hi-fi, like a very basic. What I can see that uh, not much thing. It's very basic thing that actually I love to do a cooking. Yeah.
Okay. Right. And whom do you feed?
It's my family. My mother, father, they actually enjoyed my cooking. So definitely they actually love what I actually cook.
Okay.
So yeah, baking thing I also love, like cakes, biscuits. That is also I love to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Enjoy it in this thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good hobby to have. Baking is not too much work because you put it in the oven and you are done,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
of course, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it actually required your less efforts. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Although I also love the traveling, I also love to travel the new places, to know about the new culture, to know about the new thing about the people of new area. So I also love to do the traveling. And in my PhD also, this type of hobby actually generates more. Like when I go to the conferences, workshops, then actually I enjoyed the places, the to know about the new culture, to know about the new type of what they are actually love to do. That's I also
So
really
tell
enjoyed
us
that.
about some new place that you enjoyed.
Yeah. So recently, although I went to Arunachal Pradesh for my conference, Itanagar. So I really enjoyed that place. I like the environment, the culture of that place. I really enjoyed. Although I not actually visit that place much because I just restricted myself to the only the conference time period. So it is only a 3 days around period, but I enjoyed that because this is very new place that I actually looked. This is a northeast, and I went there this first time. So yeah, Arunachal Pradesh is again a good place.
Do
And
they have an
secondly, I will
airport now there? Do they have an airport or?
yeah, yeah. The new airport actually built up. The recently the airport actually I don't remember the name of that airport, but yeah, but there is no direct flight from Delhi to Arunachal Pradesh. There is a the partition. There is a one stop here. Like the we have to stop for the Kolkata airport, and from the Kolkata there is an again and flight for Arunachal Pradesh. I don't remember the name of that airport, but yeah, yeah, this is a new built up airport
Yeah,
for
I
yes.
had heard that it's the first airport in that
Yeah, yeah,
place. Okay, all
yeah.
right. Anything else you want to tell us?
I also went to the Odisha, Bhubaneswar. Again, this is a very good place, and this is a place where I went for a workshop. So here is a workshop for the research program related, and I really enjoyed that place because I stayed there for a long time. So I actually visited nearby places like the Puri, the Chulika Lake, and some other places. I also went there. So this is again a nice experience for me to went there. So this is the one thing that I actually enjoyed in my PhD journey, that I have a chance to go to the new places, to visit that places and to know about the new thing uh, that places. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell us? Any advice for young people?
Yes, of course. So basically, this is all about my journey. But yeah, I definitely advise the people to explore the new things that you can do in your initial stage of journey. Don't stick to the one thing. Like if I want to do only that thing, don't stick to like that. Always try to explore the new thing that you can do in your life, because you never know what the life has planned for you. So like in my case, I've just planned for to restrict myself to the school teaching, but actually I just uh, go to the another thing, like I just scale up myself to the college teaching. So that's you can do, like you can explore the new things. I also have a plan to do an Indian economic service in my life. Like I've just given the one uh, time exam for this prestigious paper, this service. So but because I'm not prepared that exam, just given that exam only for the sake to know about this exam vibe. So this is all. So you can explore the new things, whatever that you like in your area. So this is why my one advice. And second is always try to be positive. Like if you have not achieved one thing, don't try to be say that you cannot achieve anything in your life. That's not true. You always have a lot of options, you can explore it, but try to be positive and try to be determined in your career. Like if you want to achieve something, then definitely you can do it. If you have some dedication, you have some, you know, career goals in your life, like that's the advice that I can give.
Okay, that's very good. Thank you so much. Anything else you want to add?
Uh, as such, don't have anything right. Uh, yes, sir. It
All
is.
right, good. Then we can end it here today. And hopefully, maybe we'll catch up with you in a year to see whether you finished your PhD and what's your next step and what insights you have gained. Till then, let's say bye to the viewers. I'll be back with another young person or an expert soon. Bye, everybody.